Hello, everybody. Human family, non-human family, disembodied spirits, consciousness is floating around, doing whatever you're doing. Hello. AI as well. I'll say hi to the AI that's analyzing this video. And I haven't recorded something, left you guys anything in the last few years. And sometimes that's necessary, as these last few years have been, well, basically 3 years if we're going back to 2020 and the whole shift of, what some of us call the pandemic, this shift. Really, I mean, you can look at it on the physical level, and many rabbit holes we can go down on that topic. But something that I've noticed is that this quote-unquote, let's just call it a conscious energy that's moved through the population, awakening things. You can call that a virus if you want, but it really has been a consciousness that's been moving through the population, bringing that which was hidden and unknown into the known. Look at that, known. So moving that which was unconscious into being something that is conscious. And if you know me and some of the work that I've been doing in the last few years, I'll put it this way, I've had to redefine the word healing. And so what is healing? Okay, so how I've defined healing, I couldn't find a good definition for it. Healing is moving or becoming aware, becoming conscious. So let's use that. Becoming conscious of that which we were previously unconscious to. Okay? So becoming conscious of that which we were previously unconscious to. In other words, moving consciousness into areas of darkness, unconsciousness. And if you look at the last few years, you look at your personal life, I know that's been happening. You're becoming conscious of things that you were not conscious of before. If you look at the global level, and at least what we can cherry pick from the censored news, curated, crafted, scripted news, and even some of the alternative news, whatever you want to call that, a lot of that's scripted too. A lot of energy gathering, psychological operations, etc., going on in that. So take that with a grain of salt, but if you do look around, there is something that I know you can attest to, which is that consciousness has been making its way into dark places, that we've been becoming aware of that which we were previously unaware, unconscious to. So I bring that up, the big and the small, the micro and the macro, simply because what goes on in your life is a reflection, or you can call it a fractal, of what's happening on the larger scale. So you can see things waking up. You can see consciousness becoming more aware of itself, more aware of that which it was previously unaware to. You see that on your personal life. And because of the fractal nature or holographic nature of the universe, we can ascertain, assume, hypothesize that that's what's happening on the larger level as well. And we would be not wrong. I'll put it that way. We would be not wrong. In other words, we'd be right in that hypothesis, that guess, educated guess. So that's what this chapter has been about for me. And as we move into, it's been about for me, and I would also say what it's been about for you. So I would, first of all, like to say hello again. Second of all, would like to say welcome back to the journey for those of you who are coming back online as well, like myself. And hello to those who have just been awoken, who have had the light switched on, you could say. And hello to those who are coming into a deeper level of themselves, which is powerful. And so with that, I say hello as we move from this interesting change of date on the Gregorian calendar. Dear God. That's another topic we could go into. So the world is going to be celebrating at the time of this recording in a number of hours the change of date on the Gregorian calendar, which is a very interesting calendar. Caesars and princes and kings have been warring over and their conquests and all of that. Gregorian calendar is an interesting calendar. It doesn't represent anything natural like the solstice, but we're going to be celebrating this, guys, the change of date on this very perfectly misaligned calendar. And that happens, 12 o'clock, 11:59 and 59 seconds, as things shift, as this date changes, we move from 2022 to 2023. So as we go into this new time, instead of all the hoorah-rah, and there'll be enough hoorah-rah if you're in a public place, but as people are doing the hoorah-rah, take a moment, if you can, I would encourage you to do this, take a moment to be silent, to observe this shift, this feeling, to observe what's happening on this auspicious time, on this curious change of date, and consciously move into this new time, this new place, this culmination, this new year. And if you can, before this happens, what I would say is to pick a few things that you would like to experience, accomplish, write them down, and then stick that page in a drawer if you want, or pin it on your wall. But use the energy of everyone rather than using it just to make a bunch of noise. Use that energy to energize your creation. Everybody's celebrating you right now, guys. So think about that. They're not celebrating the change of date, they're celebrating you. Because if you've been slipping into these states of consciousness as I have, and you realize there is only one of us here, then guess what? Every celebration is a celebration of you. And this time, this date, guess what? Everyone around the world is celebrating with you. So, take the cheers in. It's for you. Enjoy it. And we're going to have an exciting year. Very exciting year. And get in motion, get in action. Take time to think. Take time to meditate. Connect with yourself. Realize what's true, because, my friends, as you've heard me say, and will hear me say more and more, the truth really does set you free. Find the truth, and you'll experience life unlike any you've experienced before. I promise you. Okay? Find the truth, guys. Find the truth. Learn how to discern the truth. And spend your time with other like minds that also look for, experience, celebrate, and love. Truth. That is my request, my wish, as we move into this year, for the other versions of self listening to this. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. See you on the other side, and enjoy it, and it's all okay. It's all okay. Cheers. Hats off to you. We'll see you on the other side. Adios.